Hey everyone, I'm Elijah, and today I'm going to be starting a YouTube video series on home labbing. These will be the first of multiple videos going over various apps and tools for beginner home labbers. And all of these apps and tools in the series will be run solely on Windows, so there's no need to deal with Linux if you really don't want to. Today I'm going to show you how to set up Tailscale on your Windows PC, and by the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of Tailscale and all of its properties. So when I'm looking for tools online, I hate paying for things I know I can find for free if I look hard enough for it. And for me, one of those tools I found is Tailscale. Another amazing benefit to Tailscale is that there's no complicated port forwarding, no exposing your computer to the internet. And there's a lot of features to discuss inside of Tailscale, so I'll leave time markers in the video, so feel free to skip to wherever you need. Let's dive in. So I always have a problem kind of explaining Tailscale to people in person, so I'm just going to try to give it the best I have in here, and hopefully it helps. So what exactly is Tailscale? At its core, Tailscale creates a private network called a tailnet, and that connects all your devices together securely, no matter where you or the device is in the world. Think of it like this. Normally, if you want to access your home computer from somewhere else, you need to set up a complicated port forwarding server on your router, deal with dynamic IP addresses, and potentially expose your device to the internet. It's not only tedious, but it's kind of also a really big security risk. So Tailscale eliminates all of that. It uses something called WireGuard, which is a modern, incredibly fast VPN protocol to direct encrypted connections between your Windows devices. Alright, so all you have to do is go here to tailscale.com, click the download page, and it'll send this installer up. Perfect. Now you go and open it. It may give you an antivirus warning. It's completely safe, I promise. So if you just go ahead and skip that, it's okay. Everything's fine. You just go ahead and continue. Alright, now that Tailscale's successfully been installed, you can go ahead and close this installer. And you'll see in the bottom of your system tray, it's either here or in here. And if you go ahead and right click it, it looks like this little waffle right here. Right click and you go here and it'll show you your little menu. And this is where you'll actually use basically all the tools in Tailscale. But you can go to login right here. Go ahead and enter it. It'll send you to your web page. Yeah. And so you go ahead and sign in. Alright, once you sign in, you're going to click connect right here. And that's really all you have to do. And you'll go down in this bottom corner and you'll right click it and you'll see that all of your stuff is right here. And you can go into your network devices, and that'll be very useful when you have multiple devices on here. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is explore the admin console. So I'm going to go right click down here. If it is up here, you can always just click and drag to bring it down here. I find it easier to just click it and put it over here, but that's up to you. Alright, so I'm going to right click, go to my profile picture, and then go down to admin console, and it'll take you here. So I don't really mind you guys seeing these because the thing is all of these are on my tailnet, so they're not accessible unless you're connected to my actual Tailscale account. So let's go to the machines right here, and I have quite a few machines. That's just because I've used it before. But the most important thing you need at a basic level is this right here. So you can go here. This is what I'm on right now. I can just go to this drop down right here and click this, left click it, and it'll copy it to my clipboard, and it's the IP address. So something you can do, well, you can do a lot with this, but what I do mostly for what I use Tailscale mostly for is remote desktop and application services. So like if I'm running an application like a server on one device and I want to access it as a client on another device, I'll use this IP address right here kind of as the domain. So I'm going to use a few instances just cancel that there. Another tool I feel like I should show you is in the DNS over here. If you scroll down a little bit, you have an option to enable MagicDNS. Let me just go ahead and disable it to show you. Alright, so this is what you look like before. If you go ahead and enable it, you can go up here and there is this DNS name right here. This is very important because if you want to go and access your device, instead of having to go and click on the IP address and then type in the IP address every single time, you can just go over here and add a Tailnet DNS name, and you can choose a random name. It'll give you some options, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. But if you go over here, you'll see in every device it'll have the device name and then the domain or the DNS that was over here, and then it'll have .ts.net, which is .tailscale.net. So that's how you will be able to access things. So if I go here, I actually have an instance of a server or an application set on a certain port. So if I do this, http:// paste that in there, and then my specific instance is on 8096, so I'll type in 8096, enter, and it'll take me to my Jellyfin instance. Now I'll show you guys how to install this in another video, but yeah, so that's another important tool inside of Tailscale. Alright, so right now I'm in another device on my Tailnet, and I'm here to show you how remote desktop works. So I'm going to go to my start menu, go into settings, and then go over to accounts, and this is my home account, so it's my first and last name. This is important because this is what you'll use to sign into remote desktop. This will either be just a name that you set, or it will be your email. So if you signed in with Outlook, it'll be your Outlook account at outlook.com, and then your Outlook password. So not your device password, just your Outlook password. And it's different depending on how you set up your users. But for me, I have my first and last name and then a 4-digit password. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and I'm going to make sure I remove the credentials so that you can see how it works on your end. Alright, so I have my IP address of the server right here. I'm going to copy it, paste it, it's the same as that, and then I'm going to sign in. So it'll ask for your username. I've already put it in. I don't know how to remove that, but you just type in your username and your password, and then there'll be a little check right here if you want to remember me, just so you don't have to do it as often. You can do that. And it may ask you to save credentials again. You just go ahead and click yes. But now I'm into my Tailnet device. So I go here, admin, and I'm actually remotely controlling this device from my home computer. So you can do this wherever, as long as your Tailnet's on. There's also an application on Windows, on your iPhone, called Windows, and I didn't notice this till recently, but it's basically the remote desktop app for your phone. So if you need to make a quick change on the road, or if you're not near any computer, you can just go ahead and do that, and it'll help you out a ton. So that will be the end of this video. This was really just a bare bones explanation of Tailscale. If you want a more in-depth video, you can always comment and let me know, and I'll try to make that for you. If you have any questions, also comment that as well. Again, this is going to be one in many videos, so this is just the real setup for some of my more advanced videos, and I hope to find you on those. I'll link them if I've already made them inside of this video, and I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you soon. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.